Hey, Ronan, if it spreads, you're dead.
Sounds like some dates I've been on.
Ugh, you're so problematic.
Welcome to Deadsville.
Greetings, Boo Believers. Welcome to Deadsville Horror Talk. I'm your host, Ronan James. To my left, as always, the lovely Steph Infection.
Hello, Scream Hearts.
On today's episode, we are going to review the new 2026 horror comedy, Cold Storage. Before we do that, we will tell you a little bit about us. If this is the first time you are joining us on Deadsville Horror Talk, I'm your host, Ronan James. I have been a stuntman, stunt coordinator, now director for over 20 years. I create content and review movies and make an ass of myself on the internet quite often.
Yes, you do. You do that well.
And, Steph Infection, my partner in crime, actress, co-content creator,
I
and
only make an ass out of myself sometimes.
sometimes when I need you to. When the skit requires it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yes, we are your hosts here at Deadsville Horror Talk. We've been in the business now, myself over 20 years, Steph Infection about 7 or 8.
Yes,
We've
got that.
the producers and creators of Amityville Barbie, the short film that is winning awards right now on the film festival circuit. And we have a bunch of stuff still on the way. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you feel like you get a little bit more insight here than your normal horror movie review podcast. Since
Insider.
yeah, a little insider tip since we both have been on, both sides of the camera here. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
all right. So that all said, at this point, we need you to subscribe, like, follow, ding the bell,
Ding
all that,
bell.
all that good call to action, social media stuff. Please make sure that you are subscribing or liking, sharing. Tell your friends, horror fans. Would love this podcast. Hopefully we give you a little, like we said, a little more insight. We'll give you some stunt insight and
They're always fun.
and other things that go into the business of filmmaking that maybe some other podcasts might not have insight on. So
that's our goal.
all right. Also today on this episode, we're going to debut Adventures in Snacking.
Yeah.
We
What do
used
you do
to
when you go to the movies, right?
you snack.
Yeah.
So
that's perfect.
yeah, so we're going to add a little, it's going to be a quick little segment that we're going to do. Again, if this is the first time you're joining us, we do the first part of our show will be about 15 minutes where we discuss the plot, the director, the cast, and we do our spoiler-free review. Then we usually take a little break and jump to our spoilers. Well, now in between there, in that break, we're going to do our our adventures in snacking.
Yeah, well, we'll pick one each episode, and it can be something that shouldn't be eaten, and sometimes it's very yummy. So
Yeah.
tune in to see what we're reviewing.
We'll see. We could give you something good to take with you next time you go to the movies or when you're watching one of these movies at home. So
Or something to prank somebody with.
yeah, there you go as well. Yeah. So that's how we're going to do things from now on. We are introducing Adventures in Snacking. So also make sure you follow all of our social medias because we will break down some reels. We'll probably put the Adventures in Snacking reels out on their own as shorts. So you can find those on our YouTube page at Deadsville 13, Facebook pages and Instagram and all those fun places on the social medias.
Yeah, we got them all mostly.
But most important, the YouTube page, that's where you can watch the video for the podcast. And of course, if you are listening right now, any of the streaming platforms, where are we? Apple and Deezer and... Come on.
You put me on the spot.
Podcast Addict. That's where I listen to most of my podcasts.
I don't know that one.
Amazon. There's a bunch.
Yes.
You can find us everywhere but Spotify. We're not
Pretty much.
gonna do the Spotify thing until they start paying artists and changing some of their business practices. So. All right, let's get into it, Steph Infection. Why don't you read us the synopsis for Cold Storage?
All right, here we go. When a highly dangerous fungus escapes from a secret laboratory, a former bioterrorism agent is called back into action. Alongside 2 young employees, he must confront an invisible and out-of-control threat.
Very good, very good. Yes, and the plot, it's a very familiar plot.
Yeah.
But I think they
Done
put a nice
differently.
little spin on it. They do their own little, their own little version of the tried and true contagious viral outbreak kind of thing,
Yeah,
a
it's like a
fungal
it's a
outbreak.
mix of different sci-fi movies and other, kind of infection movies,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's everything kind of all wrapped up in there, so it was cool.
Yeah. Takes place inside a self-storage facility,
Yeah.
which is a hot button for me because that's the business I want to get into.
You know what you said.
I say it all the time. This is where I say it when we're driving past them all the time too. That's the business to get into. There's
Like they're everywhere now.
everywhere because everybody has stuff and nowhere to put their stuff.
Yeah,
And you don't really have
we
to.
were just saying this. We could pass down stuff, and nobody wants to get rid of anything. Nobody can afford. But yeah.
So, but yeah, very clever putting this thing in a storage facility, and it makes for a fun setting, and claustrophobic setting.
If you ever bought a storage unit, it would be one that was over some fungus like this. That would be your luck.
Oh, that would be my luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be your
Oh, you're saying if I got opened a storage unit? Yeah, as a business. Yep.
The fungus.
Yep, for sure.
Affect it.
For sure. All right, well, let's not get too deep into that now.
anything.
Oh, I know the fungus in the storage facility, but yeah, it's on there. I get it.
It's all
All right, well, let's move to our writer director. Got writer David Kopp, I guess is his name. And what else has he done? David Kopp. I'm on him now.
All right, there you go.
He is known for Jurassic Park. He was one of the writers on the original Jurassic Park.
That was good.
Stir of Echoes, Mission Impossible. Man, this dude's he's got a ton. He's got
He does.
43
And
writing credits, which
Indiana
include
Jones was that?
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which is that last
The
one.
Mummy.
He did The Mummy, which was that last Mummy too.
Oh yeah.
Lego Jurassic World. Premium Rush. He wrote Premium Rush. Wow, that's the Bicycle Messenger movie I tell you about with the vision where they talk about the traffic vision. Yep.
Making scenes and
He's got a ton of credits. Oh, he did Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He did Lego Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Brick. He did Zathura.
You're just gonna go down the whole list, aren't you?
Dude, he's done some amazing movies here.
These are screenplays, so I don't know what.
Well, writer and screenplay. So somebody else would write the story and he would adapt it to a screenplay. So like with War of the Worlds here, he adapted, this was the 2005 War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. He adapted the old War of the Worlds into a new screenplay. So that would say screenplay as opposed to writer. So the writers of the original would get credit for writing as well on that, where he would get the adaptation for the screenplay.
All right, so moving on, David Kopp was literally wrote everything. So the director, Johnny Campbell, what is Johnny Campbell known for?
Well, Dracula TV miniseries,
I saw that on there. I didn't know.
2018 to 2020, Westworld. He's got a lot of TV stuff here. Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, we did see that.
Alien Autopsy,
Couple episodes.
Shameless, MI5. Yeah, I mean he's.
Direction was good.
Yeah, the direction was good. His direction is nothing compared to the writer's writing credits. I mean, the writer's got a ton of big name stuff there.
But those suspenseful moments where you're peering and looking down hallways and stuff like that, and just like any horror film. But I really felt in this one. So
the direction was good in this. I mean, they did a good job of conveying the confined space of setting up jump scares. I guess what else? Directorial wise, I mean, he got good performances out of all of his actors. We might as well jump into the actors now.
yeah,
The the cast was really good. It was pretty small, but it was still pretty. They were all pretty solid.
yeah. So like we start out seeing, I guess, Liam Neeson and Leslie Manville first with somebody else that I didn't recognize.
Yeah, that was, we'll get to that opening scene, but
Yeah.
there, you know, you've got Liam Neeson in this thing.
Yes.
He's probably your biggest star, and then after him would be Joe Keery from Stranger Things.
He plays Steve.
Plays Steve in Stranger Things. He's Tea Cake in this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, those are like the biggest. Oh, Richard Brake. Richard Brake as well is in there, and you recognize Richard Brake from Rob Zombie movies, 31.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in a bunch of stuff. He's great character actor. He's done a bunch of horror stuff. Yeah, so those are your biggest names. Richard Brake's part's kind of small. He probably did all his stuff in a day, I would suspect.
Yeah.
Because he just had like the military commander thing, the angry military commander.
Yeah, he was really only, there was like 2 maybe kind of different backgrounds that he was in, so he probably did all that in one day.
We had a couple guys that were bikers in this, and girls.
Yeah, but one was like a doctor, the biker.
Which one? Oh, yeah, the one guy with the glasses.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, the like nerdy biker. He was like all in leather.
Yes. They were calling him doctor. I'm sure he was like a doctor.
Yeah.
They were like a mismatched kind of like crew, which made it more comical.
Yeah. Yeah. So the cast was fun. I'm not familiar with Georgina Campbell, but I thought she was awesome.
Let me see.
What else has she done? Because she plays Naomi, and she's pretty much the co-star. I mean, it's
great.
Tea Cake and Naomi are.
She was in Barbarian.
Oh, okay, all right.
Black Mirror, the TV series. Amy, I didn't watch that. The Watchers. Let's see.
Yeah, Barbarian's the one thing that I recognize her from.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I know you watched that, but did not watch Barbarian yet. You know, when
She's done a lot of TV as well.
yeah, looks like. But she was good. She's very pretty, good little actress.
Yeah, I liked her character, well written. She's like the persuasive, curious one.
She's me.
And Joe Keery plays like the kind of like people pleaser to the point where he's gotten himself in trouble before. We learned that early on.
Yeah.
But yeah, they good on-screen chemistry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were really good together.
And different personalities with like their characters, but that's why it fits so well, and they kind of understand each other.
Yeah.
Good writing.
All right. So, yeah, let's get to our thoughts. Your first, Death Infection. Spoiler-free first takes.
All right. Well, my spoiler-free first take is that it started out with a bang. You were instantly thrown in, I felt like, into kind of high anxiety situation, and the pace, I felt, never slowed down. Like, I mean, there's moments of slowing down, but it stays kind of fun and jumpy the whole time. I went into this blind, like if I read what it was about, I didn't re-look it up. I didn't watch a trailer. I had no idea. And it kind of explains to you in the opening what's going on pretty clearly. So kind of knew what I was in for after that. But I thought it was I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was so much better than I initially, I had no expectations, but I thought it was funny. You were laughing. It was scary. The jump scares, there was a ton of them. There's also like some crazy fun kind of CGI scenes and stuff, and then some other that looked even a little bit more practical. So I loved it. I thought it was excellent. Really good. I would watch it again, and that means a lot coming from me.
All right. I also really enjoyed it. I thought they did a really good job. I mean, it's obviously not a huge budget. It's a smaller budget movie that they did a lot with, and they managed to make it feel like a big production, but they kept it all in this one location, really. I mean, aside from the first scene, which takes place out in the field, which we'll get to when we get into our spoiler breakdown. The bulk of the movie after that intro takes place all in the one spot. And yeah, good writing, fast pacing. There's a couple spots where they give you some time to catch your breath and kind of assess what's happening along with the characters, which I think was needed, because everything, once it starts happening, it's just like so quick. You're just like, man, this is moving fast. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend. It's CGI. There's a bunch of CGI in here, but there's a lot of practical stuff that they do as well. And yeah, the jump scares were good. The setups were really good. Yeah, overall, I mean, it's based on a book, which I've never read, obviously. I didn't even know. Yeah, it was based on a book, and we'll get to that too when we jump into some more of the plot breakdown and all that. But yeah, it's adapted from a book, and I'm kind of curious now how, like, yeah, how close to the original it was, because it was really well done. Yeah, I thought it was really well written. The characters were all, the main characters were fleshed out really well, and then all the supporting characters were fleshed out enough that we knew what we were, knew what we were getting.
Yes.
So yeah, I dug it. Cold Storage. Check it out in theaters now if you can. I'm not sure where it's going to go after that. I'm sure it'll be streaming soon because everything jumps to streaming so fast. But
yeah, I'm not sure. But keep an eye out for it or go see it while it's out in the theater.
Yeah, definitely check it out. I mean, I don't get a lot of horror. Well, we're getting more horror in the theater now. So
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Next week.
But yeah, I mean, the big draw here is Joe Keery. Obviously, he's pulling the Stranger Things crowd. All the kids, the young kids that love Stranger Things, are going to go and see him. And Liam Neeson is there for the old heads and the older generation. And Liam Neeson's great in this as well. He plays like the semi-retired soldier.
Yeah,
almost. Yeah, kind of like every other, like the retired version of who he always plays in like Taken and all these other like action movies that he does. So it's.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, that's
my action guy forever.
Yeah, no, that's why it fits. That's why it works so well. I think because he's. When we go, when we jump to our current timeline, it works really well. So, yeah, I had a fun time with the cast, fun time with the movie. Definitely recommend seeing it. So, there you go.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up for Cold Storage.
Yeah, I agree.
Check it out now. And yes, if it spreads, you're dead. That's the tagline.
Yeah.
Not my dating history.
Oh, my God. I would say something else.
All right, Boo Believers, that's going to do it for the spoiler-free section. Stick around because we're going to do Adventures in Snacking. We have something that I suspect is pretty gross that we're going to do today. Steph's going to grab in a second, but we're going to play the music and then we'll be right back. So join us for snacks.
Come back in 2 seconds.